Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing? So first is Lauren. Hey, Lauren, how's it going? So I'm going to put your name on a mason jar mug. We're continuing names on jars. We did it a few weeks or months ago. A few people wish they had gotten on. So there's Lauren. How's everyone doing today? There we go. There's Lauren. And Guap. Hey, Guap. So we'll put you on next. We'll get room for 8 names. So the first 8 people in here will get their name on. There's Guap. Guap and Lauren. And there's Daniel. So Daniel gets the next one. Daniel. There we go. There's Daniel. Daniel, Guap, and Lauren. Oh, that's cute, Lauren. Yeah, I just felt that I just had to come on and spend a little time on with you guys tonight. So I'm going to put a couple candy canes on. We'll do 3. So put one right there. We'll put one right here. And we'll put one over here. There we go. How's everyone doing? What's new? Any plans for Saturday evening? Is everyone staying home? Are you going out? So we got Daniel, Guap, and Lauren so far. Daniel, Guap, and Lauren. Yeah, they're mason jar mugs. They are new. I did get them at the sales at the end of season in summer for Canadian Tire. I haven't used them yet. So a few weeks ago, I did a Star Wars play with my lightsaber stream, and we did some names on mugs then. There's 8 of them, so we have 5 more names to do today. But we can use them when we get back into the intensive bartending training in January. We can use them over the holidays, throw some eggnog in them maybe, or but no particular purpose other than I like the fact that my mom made some that were like wine glasses once. She glued candlestick holders to mason jars, and I really like that idea. So when I saw these on sale in the summertime, I could not pass them up. I love them. And they do come with this carrying tray too. Hopefully everyone's having a good, relaxing Saturday. I know I relaxed and did some laundry. Hi everyone, welcome. Type in the chat and we'll put your name on a mason jar mug. We have Lauren, Guap, and Daniel. There's room for 5 more mugs today. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Everyone's having a blessed day. Double tap that screen, smash like or good. And Abel gets the next one. Hi Abel, welcome. So put your name on the mason jar. Abel. There we go. There's Abel on a mason jar. So we'll put another candy cane on. We'll put that one right here. Rivera. Hi, Rivera. So Rivera's next. You get your name on a mason jar. Rivera. There we go. 3 more to go. Put another candy cane on. This one ran back right there. Hopefully everyone's having a great Saturday. Yes, welcome. You're welcome. Thanks for joining us. Having a little hangout session. So we've got Daniel, Guap, Abel, Lauren, and Rivana. It's awesome, guys. If anyone wants to share where you're from, anything you're hoping to get from Santa Claus, what are you doing tonight? What did you do today? We're in Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada, guys. We're right across the harbor from Boston, Massachusetts. Yes, hello, Abel. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Type in the chat and say hello. How's everyone doing today? I just had fish and chips and Mexican pizza. It was beautiful. It's really cold here in Halifax. It's not too bad, but it is. It's 1 degree Celsius. There's Scary Trigger. Hey. Scary gets on there next. So we'll put your name on a mason jar, Scary. Scary Trigger. Ooh. There we go. Scary Trigger. And we'll put on a candy cane. So let's put a candy cane over here. Right there. Happy Saturday to everyone. Yeah, just a little hangout time. Pop up live. No one knew that we were having. What's everyone doing? Does anyone want to talk about anything? What are you doing this evening? Yeah, you're entitled to your opinion. We'll still put your name on a jar. So there we go. This is another misbehaving. So we're going to call you just MIS. Your first 3 initials, misbehaving. This is a different one than our mod, you guys. Yeah, but you're entitled to your opinion. It's not supposed to be that exciting. It's just a chill live stream tonight. Because Moose said it's kind of boring. Ha ha ha. Alright, there's Luke. So we've got our 8 names. So Luke, you get to go in a mason jar. And I'll put 2 more candy canes on. 1 for you and 1 for Miss. There's Luke. Good job, guys. We get that really quick. That's really good, guys. So we'll turn this upside down. We'll display some of your names and then I'll switch them around. So we'll do Abel, Lauren, and Luke up first. And I'll put 2 candy canes on next. There we go. So I'll switch those jars in a minute. So 1 for the person who's bored. Maybe you're a kid if you're bored. Maybe you need some toys from Santa. What are you wishing to have from Santa, even though this is an adult channel? There we go. How's everyone doing? Going to help some blind children and give them some food. Beautiful. I had a lot of blind friends growing up. They're great musicians. My mom used to do Braille for blind people. She was a school teacher. Just trying to do good with the little I have. I understand that completely. So I stopped at the store to get fuel last night. There's an incident. A police had someone pulled over not too long and then left. And then I went over to get a French vanilla at Tim Hortons. And there's a man with a shopping cart. Dirty, unkept, homeless, freezing. So I gave him a peach juice, a Diet Coke, 4 donuts, and a pair of really warm gloves. So 'tis the season for giving, and it's always the season for looking after other people. Now you guys double tap that screen, smash like please. Double tap. Keep stats for nerds up. So yeah, on display we have Abel, Lauren, and Luke. We'll display a couple more in a minute. Good job, guys. Super good job. Got those quick. Alright, so we'll switch these up. We'll keep Lauren up, and next we'll do Daniel and Scary Trigger. Lauren, Daniel, and Scary Trigger. We'll keep that one up for a few minutes. You guys can look at your names. I'll move Daniel in a bit so the sight is good. Which way does this have to go to be a little better? This way? Yeah, that's better. That's better. Okay, see you later, Luke. Make sure you hit notifications so you can come back when we go live. Through December, it's going to be a lot of pop-ups, so I'm not telling people my scheduling and that. There's a lot of stuff to do with care work for family members, shopping, gift wrapping, planning, visiting, having visitors. Yeah, lots to do. Making sure proper shopping's done for food and food preparation. But you guys can go to previous lives. There's several chapters on suggestions for Christmas, things to do, lists to make, priorities. Alright, so we'll switch this up and we'll add one where Lauren was, and that's the other misbehaving. So our non-mod, this one is MIS behaving. Who may be a kid because they're bored. This is an adult channel, but we're not doing or saying anything at this time, and there are block words set up. So, everyone, welcome. Anyone type in the chat questions you may have, concerns, what's going on in your life. Kevin Little. Hi, Kevin Little. So if you come back for our next Mason jar names stream, you will maybe get your name on a jar, but we made it through our 8. I will put a candy cane on for you though. There we go. Hi, Kevin. Let's put a candy cane on for you. There we go. Where do we want this one? Maybe over here somewhere. Right here. There we go. That's for Kevin Little. So we'll switch up a scary trigger. And we'll put a Ruvera there. So we have Ms. Daniel and Rivera. We'll leave that one up for a few minutes. It's pretty cool, guys. Gives you guys a chance to screenshot your name if you want. If you have a channel, you can put that on your posts. Everyone's really quiet tonight. A lot going on in people's lives. Busy times, planning the holidays or not, depending on your cultural beliefs, your family situations. As Luke said, just trying to do good with the little I have. So I'm going to pin that, because that's a common theme right now. If we all can just try to do the best with the little we have. We hope Luke comes back sometime. Kevin Little, we really appreciate you. Got a candy cane on the tree. And a couple weeks or next month, we'll see. We'll do some more of these names on mugs, and we'll try to get Kevin Little on one. Alright, so now we're going to switch up Daniel with Guap. Guap. There we go. There's Guapola. You're welcome. Thank you. Really appreciate everybody. iDuck. Hey, how's it going? I'll put a candy cane on for you, iDuck. Now, if you catch our next stream, we did have 8 of our regulars get on the mason jar mugs. a few weeks or months ago. We're a little delayed on doing this again, but we did our 8 mugs again today. We'll do them frequently, and we'll get you on. So we'll put this right here. That's for iDoc. Yay. Cool jar set, yes. How are you today? I am well. How are you? So this jar set is from a store in Canada called Canadian Tire. I managed to get it on a sale in the summertime or spring. And I had to get it because my mom once made mason jars and glued candlesticks to the bottom. So I had mason jar wine glasses once. But I love these. They're great for the beach. They're great for boating. You obviously can't spill your drink when you're not able to drink it. You can store your drink away from bugs, away from yuckies in the fridge or cooler. But yeah, really cool jar set. Thank you. So next 2 people will get candy canes on the tree. I am going to turn this light out for a second, see what the audio looks, or the video looks like. Yeah, that looks pretty. We'll leave that like that for a minute. So 2 more candy canes. Whoever comes in next will get their name on, or their candy cane on the tree. And don't forget, guys, we have lots of candy canes at the other property to put on the tree still, too. When we get into intensive bartending, training it back to that in January, I'll start to name some of these drinks after you guys. We'll do like a Caesar for Guap and a Sling for Daniel, and yeah, different. It's maybe a screwdriver for Lauren. Fatih Mohammed. I have $500 trillion and I want a wife who loves me with all her heart and is always by my side. Well, Fatih, having money isn't going to get you a wife that loves you. You need to go to the hardware store, the library, or the grocery store. That's where you'll find people that are worth marrying. Okay, let's put a candy cane on for our next person you joined, who is Fatih Mohammed. So we'll put this on the tree for you next, bro. Right there. And we have 1 more to do. Turn the light on so you guys can see these mugs. There we go. I'm at 8 degrees Celsius here. What's your temp there? Well, it was 1 degree Celsius today. And we're at -1 degree Celsius now. Thanks for sharing your temperature. It's 7:57 p.m. on Saturday here. We're in Atlantic time. I'm twerking outside in the air to keep from freezing entirely. Okay, I'll be right out with my bikini and slip and slide, and we're going to twerk and slide in the line. All right, so we'll take our candy cane and put this one on for Zay. Where's a good spot? Right there. Now, I absolutely promised Zay he'd be on a mug. So, we're going to put Zay on a mug. We're going to put cheese at... There we go. And bandana. Hi, welcome. So Zay got a candy cane and a mug. We got Scary Trigger on one. Daniel, Lauren, Guap. Hi, bandana, welcome. So I just finished putting names on mugs. So we'll put cheese at where the other misbehaving was. Not our mod, this is an MIS behaving. There we go. And that's awesome, guys. We get that quick, and then we squeezed a couple VIPs there. Zay, are you still here? Type, because I just standard modded you. If you are, if not, it's okay. There we go. Welcome, Zay. Now, Zay's been working on some spiritual healing and things like that, so 'tis the season. Welcome back. And I'll replace the pin. There we go. It's the season of giving. Don't forget to double tap and smash the like, y'all. Oh, we'll switch these around again. So we have Ruana, Cheez-It, and Guap. And we'll go back to Lauren, Cheez-It, and Guap for now. It'll be a good spot to get these past the chat. It's really hard to... I hold them up for a second. You guys can see. There you go. Greetings. Hi, Just Dave. Now, if you guys are on a PC, not on a mobile, then the chat's not blocking the mugs. Greetings, Just Dave. Chili, what about next level up there? Yeah, so survival for me is dress in layer, shower, eat food and munchies. Can't stand the cold weather. Yes, you know. What is meaning, motherfucker? Huh? You okay, bro? Someone's a comedian. Hi, So, welcome. We've put some names on mugs. There's Scary Trigger, one of our moderators. And we put some candy canes on the tree. Right? What is meaning, motherfucker? We all need a good laugh. It's pretty funny. Yeah. It's pretty funny. Everyone, welcome. So what else is going on? Did someone share that they're helping with blind children? Are we all just staying home tonight and chilling and doing nothing? What's everyone doing? What are you wishing you have from Santa? Or if you don't celebrate the holidays, what are you doing over the next month? Are you traveling to visit people, going skiing? Hi, Dark, welcome. Hi, Omer. I want to get on these. Da-da-da-da. Oh, so nice, Joe. My favorite holiday day is Easter. I enjoy the growth of new things, the colors, the chocolate. All right, what do we have here? So we'll switch Guap up with Daniel. And there you go, guys. Yeah, I like Easter. What is one of your favorite songs? Favorite holidays. Long songs if you haven't. My favorite is Frosty the Snowman. Yeah, I misread your question. I like Frosty the Snowman. Frosty the Snow Person. And what is your favorite holiday song? Yeah, the old one is really cool, like the old Bambi. The old Rudolph is really cool too. Here we go. We've had 9 names on 8 mugs. We've had all the rest of these candy canes put on the tree. We have some more to put on the other tray. Appreciate you guys all being here. Kind of breaks up a little bit of monotony until some of the other channels get fiery later. I always wondered how it showed that you're verified, but it's from PC, so that's why it's showing I'm verified. The yellow. So that's good to know. Hi everyone, welcome. So we put some names on jars and we'll switch it around again. We'll move Lauren and replace that with Scary Trigger for now. Scary Trigger. And unless you're on PC, it's hard for you guys to see unless I hold them up. There you go. Hi everyone, welcome. At work, we return the radio that's in the kitchen to Christmas every night just because the vibes were always better with it on. Yeah, every channel on FM right now, if I go to the Jeep, is Christmas music. I have to hit CD and listen to Machiavelli sometimes. Then they complained the radio was on the Christmas station in the morning. Ah, that's hilarious. Are you sending the jars out to subscribers? No, I'm not going to do that. We're going to keep them and we're going to fill them up every couple weeks or month. We're just a little behind on our last one. I did lightsaber, Star Wars, stuff in the backyard one time at nighttime, and then we did some of these names. I'll have to go back to that live the next time I do jars because I think there's two people like Brock S and Chubbs, a couple people who I promised would get on mugs at some time. Names on mugs are a hot item. Now we'll sit around some nights and I'll do some of the intensive bartending training and name these mugs when there's drinks in them, and we'll have some eggnog and things like that too. But no, I'm not sending them out to subscribers. It's a good idea. However, for me to send a glass jar to like Australia, India, California, my goodness, it would require so much bubble wrap and fragile tape, stickers. Thanks, Dad. Just staying focused on the holidays. So I revamped the scheduling plans entirely this month. There's no schedule. It's all pop-ups, wondrous surprises, and we'll restart that stuff for you, Jumsy, Jayco, a few people in January. We'll whip right through it. Build, shake, and stirred, blend it, all the different methods of making drinks. We'll get right into stuff hands-on now. Ida, cool. So I'm in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Hi everyone, welcome. So we did some names on jars with these beautiful Crayola chalks. So we used red and Granny Smith apple. And we put some candy canes on the tree. So we put these back where they go, these green and reds. Yeah, that's really cool. Duck, you seem like a really awesome person, so we'll put you on a future mod list. We're in no rush to add any mods, but we'll definitely keep you on future, Duck. It won't be long, and you'll turn blue. But based on the help that you gave back, you're welcome. Based on the help that you gave back a little while ago with the one who was quite a comedian, it seems that you have an interest in helping out some of the community. My relatives on father's side were from Canada, the New York border. I want to go back sometime for real. Awesome. So I've seen Niagara Falls from the New York side, not the Canada side. And I guess from the Canada side to New York is more beautiful of a view, but I don't know. But Also, don't wait to go back. If that's your aspiration, then plan it, do it. Yeah, thanks for being here, Doc. Thanks for everyone being here. So Zay asked what my favorite holiday song is, and I said Frosty the Snowman. Very true. To do it, not just think about it. Love that mentality. That's right. So let's go over here for a minute. Frosty the Snowman. Frosty the Snowman was a jolly, happy soul with a corn pop pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal. Frosty the Snowman is a fairy tale, they say. He was made of snow, but the children know how he came to life one day. There must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found, for when they placed it on his head, he began to dance around. Oh, Frosty the Snowman was alive as he could be, and the children say he could laugh and play just the same as you and me. Thumpity thump thump thumpity thump thump, look at Frosty go. Thumpity thump thump thumpity thump thump, over the hills of snow. Oh, Frosty the Snowman knew the sun was hot that day, so he said, let's run and we'll have some fun now before I melt away. Down to the village with a broomstick in his hand, running here and there all around the square, saying, catch me if you can. He led them down the streets of town, right to the traffic cop, and he only paused a moment when he heard him holler, stop! Oh, Frosty the Snowman had to hurry on his way, but he waved goodbye, saying, don't you cry, I'll be back again someday. Carol of the Bells was one way, especially when they played it in Home Alone. Yeah. I love Home Alone. Hi, real VIP. Hi, Ether. How are you doing? Welcome. With the Frosty. So, Ether, we put some names on some mason jars with chalk. So there's Scary Trigger, Cheese It, Daniel, Lauren, Rivera, Miss Abel, Luke. And we put some candy canes on the tree. What are you up to? What the Frosty are you up to? How's everyone doing? Yep, drum solo on the Pearl Sabian HX set. Yeah, one day I'll show you the drums. I can show you them right now, but I'm not gonna play them right now. I don't play drums. I'm a singer and a dancer. I just do a little bang for you guys. We've got bongos too over there. Well, that's the Pearl set, guys. I also play drums. Cool. Yeah, I'm a vocalist and dancer. So I just like pounded the bass and, well, the kick drum and cowbell and stuff a little bit for you guys. Yeah. The set's clean or the drum roll I did? What do you mean I need to clean? Oh, we're super clean. It's hard to keep on top of it all in the winter, but cool. Awesome. So Cheez-It's up, Scary's up, Daniel. Let's switch Daniel with Lauren. There we go. There's Lauren. That's really nice. Good feedback. Thanks, Dad. Zay's a Cheez-It, sweetheart. So what else do we want to accomplish or talk about right now? Anything? Just chill, hang out time. Everything doesn't always have to be action and hustle and bustle and things. Top Christmas movies. Well, Home Alone would definitely be there. Yeah, Grinch was pretty good. I like some of the older Grinch books were good. Yeah, Home Alone is legend. Just a sec. National Lampoon was good. Charlie Brown Christmas was always awesome. Christmas Carol, I always liked that. Frosty and Rudolph. Mickey's Christmas Carol was awesome. Like super. And I like a lot of Christmas with the Cranks is good. I like a lot of the Hallmark movies. No, we do film Hallmark movies here. Oh, Aya is still here. Hi, Aya Nari. Got a candy cane on the tree, Aya Nari, didn't you? Woohoo! Yeah, National Lampoon was crazy. Elf was pretty awesome, yeah. Yeah, we do play PC games. We sometimes run it through our television and play like Xbox, PlayStation, different things. But yeah, I have a real, it's an Oki keyboard. A sec. So there's our keyboard lights up. It's an O key. It's really awesome. Oh yeah, this is a huge gaming family. I'm trying to think. I think Lampoons was the one. Was it where they put the tree on the station wagon and piled everyone in and everything? A lot of Christmas movies. Now that you ask the question, I look it up. There's a lot that I haven't seen actually. And this stuff like starts at like July. Christmas in July, people start watching Christmas movies. Yeah, we take gaming pretty seriously here. We beat Hollow Knight, we beat Hades. Right now it's Arc Raiders, but Arc Raiders like is never ending. It's just like choose your own adventure. Stardew Valley, no. So what console is that for? Is it just PC or Xbox? What is it? Stardew Valley. Sounds nice. Sounds like somewhere I want to live. Stardew in a valley. Beautiful. As long as we get a boat so we can float if the valley floods. RDR2. No, I haven't heard that one. Anyone who's interested in a new game, I suggest Arc Raiders right now. Red Dead Redemption 2. The world is beautiful. I did hear that. No, not the Redemption 2. But I heard that about the first one. What airline do you fly to when you fly to the US? Hi Lauren, welcome back. So would probably be probably American Airlines. No, I do operations. I used to send all of those different airlines out. So probably American Airlines, maybe Air Canada. WestJet's having serious trouble right now. But Lauren, you're in Texas, so you're not too far from California. When we go, would you fly or would you drive? And if you fly, what airline would you go on? That'll be on everything else. Okay. Now, did you guys watch the video game awards the other night, last night, or forget when that was? Was it last night? Yeah. So we move Lauren back here? No, she's right here. There you are. There's Lauren. Whoop whoop. You asked about the keyboard, but I also used to be a certified court reporter. So I'd swear in the witnesses, type all the discovery, etc. So if you hear me clicking besides the O key type of keyboard, I am a really good typist. Time for an uprising. Marcel, what are you uprising? That you didn't get your name on a jar? Marcel, I can put your name on a jar. And that would make you happy, wouldn't it? There, it's blank. Let's get a chalk out. Uprising. We're uprising against Frosty the Snowman. Kevin Yellow. Oh my goodness. Okay, where's Marcel? Did he go? No, he's there. Marcel. So Kevin, we put some names on some jars. We did it a few weeks ago. Still gonna need to do Chubbs and Brockus, and they're on the last one a couple weeks or months ago. But there we go. There's Marcel. He's gonna commit an uprising if we didn't get him on a jar. And we'll erase the non-mod Ms. MIS. Ms. Behaven, someone came in named. Oh, thanks, Kevin. And we'll put Kevin. I'm going to put a Y underneath that for Kevin Yellow. There, Kevin gets on a jar. Yay. So we'll replace Cheez-It with the Kevin for now. Kevin must be on a mobile. Is that why you're not yellow right now? And I'm not verified yet. So it is once you get 100,000 subscribers. But it highlights a yellow from a PC. And we put some candy canes on the tree, Kevin Yellow. So we just had a little hangout session. If you look through the comments, we had some really good comments, ideas, movies, songs. I'm like Alex, there's a lot of movies I haven't seen. So I'll go get Kevin's Pikachu tomorrow or Monday. There was 3 when I called. I drive by them every day. And we'll pack up that Christmas box. Yeah, we love you too. I'm just wondering, am I allowed to send ketchup chips sealed in a bag through customs? Because I'm going to have to take a picture and value of everything when I declare for gift. Does anyone know if you're allowed to send ketchup chips across the border, Canada, US, or not? Anyone know? If not, I gotta find out. And that's so much cheaper to fly to Detroit and drive to Canada versus fly internationally. Yeah, there's different ways around that. Now, I like direct flights. I don't like layovers at all. I tend to not like flying because I did aeronautical operations. I know the mechanical, cleaning, all the things get turned around so quick, sometimes within 20 minutes. And I used to get the planes pushed out 20 minutes before their time. I love driving. I love road trips. So it's a long, long drive to California. It was always a goal of mine. 2018, I took Dad on 3 road trips. By the time I got to the 4th one, there was issues with your guys' government, and I didn't want to put pressure on any of your services, so I canceled that trip. It's going to freeze tonight to Texas. I was bringing in my outdoor planners, and one collapsed. No! Oh boy. So nothing's perfect, Lauren. Just remember that. Let it go. It's hard to let things go, but sorry, that's terrible. That is sad. Yeah, I agree. Very sad. Alright, let's switch these around again. So we'll put guac where Marcel is. So we have Guap, Kevin Y, and Lauren up front. I'm having a Pepsi Zero, guys. Nice ice cold, yummy. Yeah, so if the planter broke, she should be able to save the plant. However, what an unfortunate thing. Do you have a bucket or something, Lauren, so you can get something else? And as long as she's got water. From Lauren, are they gone for good or salvageable? Trash, it makes me so sad. So, yeah, that happened one day with one of my fellow streamers. He came across someone who was giving away quite a few plants. It was a lot of money worth of plants too, so it was quite a score. And it's good to recycle, reuse, give extra life to something that may not continue to have the life. For sure. People throw lines, I don't know. I just quit. It's just a heap on the balcony. Oh, Lauren. Oh, geez. Do you have a bucket, sweetie, or a big pot? Like even a cooking pot? She just needs some water until you can find one from a neighbor or like somewhere. Oh boy. So I wonder what was the reason. At least that happened that way and you didn't like slip on ice on the balcony, or I guess it could have been worse. Yeah, you do gain a bond with them for sure. Now, I inherited some plants when my stepmother passed away, and I nursed them and then they were just really having trouble with soil life and things like that, and it actually felt good for me to put them in a composter. I knew they were going to the compost field, and it was a good purge or a good release to just let those plants go. So some things in life you do need to let go. It's a hard lesson to learn. I didn't learn it until age 39. And yeah, nothing's perfect, you guys. Now, Kevin Yellow's a perfectionist. I'm a perfectionist. I could name on and on people who are. And as much as we can try like to make things 100%. And then it doesn't mess up or screw up as bad or quickly the harder we try. But whoops. When they run their course or serve their purpose, it's not as bad for real. Well, plants are really important for photosynthesis. So they suck in our carbon monoxide and is it carbon monoxide or dioxide? Can't remember. And they recycle that and give us oxygen. And one of the best plants to have in a house is a spider plant for toxins. So my dad went to agricultural college. He's a plant science technician. He worked for a reputable landscaping company called Edmonds before he left and went to Canada Post for 30 years of work and hard labor and a great pension. But sometimes I'll find things out from Dad if he's able to verbally express himself. But I also share ideas with one of our neighbors. So they did give us eggplant last year, and I made lasagna. Just that. And then just now, even though there's frost in the ground, potatoes, parsnips, things like that. They don't necessarily need pull right away. So we ended up with parsnips. Just beautiful. So I'll clean them up, cut them up, and bake them in the oven with some butter. Those are parsnips from one of the neighbors here. We share gardening tips and stuff. Gardening, growing. When I did make a lasagna out of the eggplant that they gave me, I did give them some lasagna. So It's always nice to help people when they help you. Yeah, exactly. But I think a lot of us have that in common, Lauren. We're uber perfectionists. Like I said, the harder you strive towards perfect, the less harder it is to mess things up. When you do, it's not that bad. Yep, nice quiet little stream, guys. A little hangout time. Break up some monotony before some channels start later. So I'll run the live a little bit longer, but I am going to have a nap, help my father. That's the good thing about when it's cold, Zay. That's one thing besides shower, food, different things, layers. I really don't mind laying down on a cold day and having a little nappy. No, if it's sunny and the birds are chirping, might be a little different, but. So if anyone's confused why there's shorts coming up, you may have already seen and all that. I've been transferring from the main to the shorts channel, my shorts, and deleting them from the main channel. Now YouTube doesn't like you deleting anything. However, this just has to be done this way, especially AI shorts that they're cutting. It's cutting things off and they're just not professional. I'm not going to go in and edit their AI shorts, so a lot of those are going too. But like and comment away on the shorts channel and all that stuff. That channel's doing really well. It's already at 77 subscribers. It didn't start until a month or so ago. I don't know if I'll go live on it right now. Probably not. There's no reason to. It's just going to stay shorts for now. Busy week coming up, guys. So, gonna get all the shopping done. I need the package sent to Alex and Kevin. Yeah, a really busy week coming up. The squish is on. Lola Bayama Boutique. Hello, how are you? Thank you for liking. Good morning. It's 8:40 p.m. here in Canada. Where are you from? Thank you. So we put some names on mugs. And if you catch us in another stream in a couple weeks, maybe you'll get yours on one. And we did put some candy canes on the Christmas tree. So we're just shooting the shit or talking right now. You're in US and it's morning? Or you just woke up? Because no matter where you are in the US, it's between 4:40 p.m. and 7:40 p.m. Maybe you just woke up. Please support. Yes, you support our community and we will support you the best we can. Look, they're nice logo, the handles. Oh, I love this set. And this tray came with it. So I've got them standing upside down on the upside down tray for now. But I love this carry tray too. But yeah, these are friggin' awesome mugs. It says glass jar Bocal en Verre, established 1956. So these are a new set, but they're obviously taking a company from 1956 and continuing the glassware. I have a Newfoundland Christmas rattle that I'll play for you guys. Another time I gotta remind myself to play the spoons for you guys too. So if anyone's ever heard of mummers parties and that in Newfoundland, this is a really popular Newfoundland music stick, this thing. Some people have big ones, they hook it in a rubber boot and they pound it. And that's her there. That's the Newfoundland rattle stick. Pretty cool, guys. You can toss in some hot cocoa packages, a tiny bottle of Baileys, candy canes, some marshmallows. Make a cute gift. Yeah, it's really cute. There's Ryan K. How's it going? Ryan, we were doing names on mason jars. And we did put some stuff on the tray. It's candy canes. So I'll erase Marcel and put you on here, Ryan. I think you were on the first set, weren't you? That we did a few weeks ago during the Star Wars lightsaber stuff. There's Ryan K. There we go. Woo! Alright, so we'll move Lauren back next to Kevin Yellow and Guap. Where's where you're going? Hearts in the chat, love it. There's Sofa. Okay, just one sec, guys. My phone's gonna spin, but I'm still here. There we go. Sorry about that. I had a phone call, but it just spins and comes back. So we gotta put Sofa on here now, or I'm in trouble. So, Sofa, we have mason jars. We put names on with chalk. So, Sofa K. There it is. And we'll move Guap back and put Sofa right there. We did do some candy canes on the tray. Got about 12% battery life left, guys. So the phone's either going to die or we're going to end this live in 5 or 10 minutes. Random thought, since Kevin Oaks stream at the same time every day, what if you stream regularly right before them? I can start getting on a schedule. I'm not going to commit to that right now, Lauren, until I get Kevin Alex package mailed and the next few little things of Christmas gifts I need to buy. But I will take that into consideration. And that seems to be the time of night that's convenient for me for helping Dad and cooking and things like that. So Lauren and all of you guys, all of your feedback, ideas help shape who I am and help shape this community. So I'll say yes. Okay, Lauren, yes. But not this week, okay? I'll just maybe be on. I'm not going to commit, but I'll try to be on as much as I can during those hours right before. Janice, hello. Welcome. So we're putting names on. So there's Sofa Kingdom, Kevin Yellow, Ryan K, Lauren, Daniel, Cheez-It, Guap, and Scary Trigger. So, stay in the community. A few more weeks, you guys can be on there too. Maybe just lick acid, man. Alrighty. So I don't think that that's an appropriate thing for recommending people to do. That would be against community guidelines suggesting people lick acid. So we'll see you tomorrow, buddy, maybe. Yeah, any misinformation regarding medical, like we can't lick acid, man. One of us are having a conversation and joke around about it, but a random person comes in we don't know. That's like, bye, later, Tater, later, Tater. Look at all your guys' names on the mugs. Oh my goodness. I'm truly blessed, you guys. I really appreciate all of you. Some things going on in the world, our community, our family lives, financial, everything. We'll get through it together, okay? Home is so quiet, you live alone. Oh my goodness. I could only be so lucky. I have a father with a disability as well as a fiance with challenges, so I do enjoy my time alone, but no, I don't have much space or privacy at each property. I'm quiet because I just have the TV on classical jazz right now down low. Who got banned for saying hello? Sofa? Who got banned for saying hello, Sofa? There's no strict rules in here. He didn't get banned for just saying hello. He got banned for saying maybe just like Asset Man. So any misinformation because of medical, you're gone. Unless it's one of us, I just explained that. Is that what you're referring to, Sofa? I don't ban people. I timed them out 24 hours. You ban or hide your people, like what Captain Nova's doing. That's why you have no viewers. Oh, is he not on all messages? So click three dots and go to all messages, Sofa. Or if you're on PC, click live chat. I'm deleting that bullshit you typed to. I'm not strict with rules. I follow community guidelines in terms of service, and I don't ban people. It's not called banning anyway. It's some fucked up shit. It's called hiding. Bam. That's why I don't see it all now. I turned it on. Okay. I wouldn't even question what a channel operator is doing in their own channel. It's not our channel, it's a YouTube platform. So if you go to terms and service and community guidelines, everyone thinks they're running the show around here. So you get your asses shut down. Ban some like far left or far right terminology. Ban, it's hide. So just click on a name, you'll see what you can do. Keep telling him I don't know what to do with this wrench. Sofa, you're welcome here and you'll learn how to use the wrench. But yeah, no, that's one of the worst mistakes you can have is having a mod that hides everything. Now, Kevin freaks the frig out because people were doing it. However, I'm a professional moderator, and if we don't ban the people, there's really bad things that can happen. So I do get an exception sometimes in Kevin's room because I won't be told what to do. by anyone. But you can delete timeout. If you hide them, it's fine. I go into studio all the time. You can release it any minute, anytime. Anyone that's hidden. It's not a biggie. But yeah, just play around there so far. You can click on someone's name and see, so you can delete, you can time out. I love 24-hour timeouts. I think they're cool as frick. But if it's clear someone's a kid, if it's clear that they're maybe a bot, sometimes you can click and check their stuff, and or another mod will tell you they're a bot, then you can go ahead and hide them. The only problem with that is I just don't like hiding. I release stuff all the time. So if I start to get familiar with someone who's being hidden all the time, I'll have to leave it in YouTube Studio as hidden, kind of weird stuff. In the return, if I get timed out, like if it's 10 and I may come back, but it's 24, goodbye night life. You're hiding users for personal reasons. Yeah. Anyone else is like beyond that? Yeah, different scenarios. Every channel's different, but sometimes if you get timed out, you try to go back or maybe go in on a different account but yeah, if you get timed out a lot or hidden or especially if you're like legitimate paying member as well, like that's terrible. Yeah, we could have a whole discussion a few times on different scenarios of modding, what to do when you enter a room. There's some people who are mods that just don't know. Like when you enter a room, you should say hi to the channel operator, you should say hi to the mods and the members. If you know people who are not members or mods, they come next. And everyone else, like, send a super chat if you want to be acknowledged or get a membership. Feel better tearing other people down. Fuck them, just ignore them. Exactly. What do you get times out for, Duck? Yeah, isn't that interesting? Because iDuckD seems very reasonable in most of the channels. But yeah, Lauren has a question. So we were at 12% battery a few minutes ago. She is either going to die soon or we will end this live. I think we've been going an hour and a half. Yeah, for sure. I'm Barrett. Get her into the store. Have a good night and take care. Y'all, Suzanne, Ma, it's Scary. We appreciate you. You take it easy. We know you work your butt off. So does Sofa Kingdom. A lot of people in here. So we'll see you later or not. Much love. We might as well all say our good nights. Appreciate you guys all coming. Peace, y'all.